Welcome back to Adventure Freaks. I'm Ray, and today we're diving into one of the most coveted retirement spots on the planet, Tuscany, Italy. Tuscany is known for its rolling vineyards, its charming medieval towns, and its amazing food. It's no secret why so many are drawn there. But is it really the right place for you? I'm going to walk you through some of the top pros and some of the lesser known considerations to help you decide if Tuscany should be your next big move. There's so much more to Tuscany than what you see in the travel guides. If you ever thought about living in one of Italy's most beautiful regions, this video will help you make a well-informed decision on whether Tuscany is the right place for you. Now let's start out with the pros of this spectacular region. The number one pro of retiring in Tuscany is the stunning beauty everywhere you look. Let's start with the obvious. Tuscany's breathtaking beauty, from its endless vineyards, olive groves, the cypress-lined roads, to its charming medieval towns perched on hilltops, every corner of Tuscany feels like it's straight out of a postcard. Number two, the affordable housing options. Many people believe that if you live in Tuscany, you're going to have to break the bank to purchase a property. Not true. One of the biggest surprises for many people is how affordable housing can be here compared to other parts of Italy and Western Europe. There are villas that you can buy in towns in Tuscany for $250,000 to $300,000. Now, when you compare that to a condo in Boston that's $700,000, you're getting a lot of property for a lot less money. You can find beautiful homes starting at $50,000, even historic homes for a fraction of what they would cost in the US, UK, or Canada. Whether you want a countryside retreat or a cozy apartment in a vibrant town, there's something for every budget. Number three, world-class food and wine. Tuscany is a food lover's paradise. From the world-renowned wines of Chianti to Montepulciano to locally sourced truffles, cheeses, and fresh produce, Tuscany's culinary scene is on par with the best in the world. And the best part, eating out is often more affordable here than in many other parts of Europe. Number four, the variety of towns and villages to choose from. Whether you're looking for a lively town like Florence, or a beachside escape along the Tuscan coast, or a quiet life in a small medieval village, Tuscany has something for everyone. Each town has its own charm, history, and a community feel. Some popular picks like Lucca, with tree-lined city walls, Siena, known for its Grand Piazza and the annual Palio horse race, and Arezzo, a beautiful, often overlooked gem. And number five, its close proximity to the coast. Depending on where you are in Tuscany, you can be just a short drive away from some of Italy's most beautiful beaches. Towns like Grosseto and Livorno offer easy access to the coast, giving you the best of both worlds. Another huge perk of living in Tuscany is its access to some of Italy's most historic cities. Florence is a cultural treasure trove, packed with museums, galleries, and the Renaissance architecture. Rome is just a couple hours away by train, offering all of the splendor of the Eternal City from the Colosseum to the Vatican. And Venice, with its magical canals, is within reach for a quick weekend getaway. Those are some of the amazing pros of retiring in Tuscany. Hello, I'm Ray, and today I have an announcement to make. I now offer one-on-one personalized consulting to help you navigate that journey of moving abroad. I know the idea of moving abroad can feel daunting and overwhelming. I've been there, and I talk to expats weekly who have successfully made that difficult transition. So if you're ready to make that move, but you're not sure where to start, you're feeling stuck, you have some questions that are unanswered, you can schedule a meeting with me to get the support and the guidance you need. You can click the link in the video description below to schedule a time to meet. I look forward to connecting. Now let's get back to the video. Now let's look at some of the cons, some of the things you may not have considered to give you the full picture of retiring in Tuscany. So the number one con of retiring in Tuscany is the language barrier in smaller towns. While English is widely spoken in cities like Florence, The same can't be said for the smaller towns. If you're planning to settle in a rural area or lesser-known village, knowing Italian is going to be essential. Getting by without it will be very challenging and isolating, especially when trying to connect with the locals and dealing with the local authorities or service providers. Number 2, there's bureaucratic challenges. Things are slower. Italy is known for its slow bureaucracy, and Tuscany is no exception. Getting things like residency permits, setting up utilities, or dealing with the local commune office can take time and patience. This is often one of the biggest complaints from expats. Number 3 is the difficult driver's license process. If you plan to drive in Italy like most do in these rural towns, brace yourself for a difficult driver's license process. The test is in Italian, and many expats struggle to pass it. You might find it easier to rely on public transportation or taxis if you're not up for the challenge. Number 4 is the limited train access in smaller towns, and there are many beautiful small towns littered throughout Tuscany, but some of these small towns just don't have access to a train station. While larger cities like Florence and Pisa are well connected, some of the quieter, picturesque towns may require a car to get around. This could add to your costs and make it harder to explore other parts of Italy. Number 5 is the slow pace of life. While the relaxed pace of life is a pro for many, it can also be a con if you're used to getting things done quickly. Shops close for long lunch breaks, and you may find that things move a lot slower than back at home. It's essential to let go of expectations about how things are done back home. Holding on to them will only make it harder to enjoy your new life in Tuscany, Italy. So there you have it. Is Tuscany the right place to retire for you? If you love beautiful landscapes, amazing food, affordable housing, it could be perfect for you. But if you're not prepared to learn some Italian or navigate the slower pace of life, you might want to think twice. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe and like button. It helps to support our channel, and as always, thank you for your support.